Hello and welcome to VB411. I'm your host, Miz Information, the know-it-all in City Hall, here again to bring truth and clarity to misconceptions and rumors. Today, we're going to take a look at the VB Strong Center, a facility that was established to assist members of our community who were impacted by the tragic events of May 31st at the Virginia Beach Municipal Center. Thanks to a $3 million grant from the Virginia Department of Criminal Justice Services, the city was able to partner with Centera Healthcare to provide a space for healing and recovery. But there still seems to be some uncertainty about who the facility is for and what kind of services it offers. Here from the VB Strong Center to tell us more are Roseanne Foggin, Interim Program Manager, and Yvette Yates, the Center's Wellness Coordinator. Thank you both so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
So tell me exactly, what is the mission of the VB Strong Center?
The VB Strong Center is to provide support, hope, and healing to anyone in our community who's been impacted by the events of May 31st, 2019. And by anyone, we mean anyone. Certainly, we are focused on providing programs and connections for city employees. We're also focused on their loved ones, their families of choice, their children, significant others, families that might be close to home and abroad, as well as anyone else in our community who feels like this happened really close to home and has started looking at their day-to-day life a little bit differently.
Okay, and what kind of resources are available at the center and who is eligible to make use of them?
Anybody is able to make use of the services that we provide, whether you were directly or indirectly impacted by the events of May 31st. Some of the programs that we do offer there in our center are yoga, soul collage, and paint and process. All of those services are free, and they're there so that they can help you heal and just get away from anything that is bothering you.
Okay, so you said that they're free, so there's no cost associated whatsoever with the services.
Correct. None of those services that we offer there at our center are associated with any type of cost.
Okay, so let's say that I'm visiting the center for the first time. What should I expect to happen?
So you're going to meet a member of our team who will walk through what your connection to the event is, what are some of the struggles that you're experiencing as a result of May 31st, and what services, if any, you're already connected with. And through a process of having that conversation, they'll begin to work with you to develop a plan of action for how to move forward in a way that is healthy and hopeful and really has your kind of holistic mental health in mind. And so that first visit creates a plan.
Okay, so if somebody needs to connect with an outside resource, how does that work?
So outside resources, primarily mental health providers, want to hear directly from the person who wants to be involved with services. So as much as we'd love to be able to make those appointments for somebody, we actually do need the individual to make those phone calls themselves. If they want to make them right there with our navigator, who is part of our team, and with that person sitting with them, make those phone calls and set those appointments, we're happy to do that. If they want to take those names and numbers with them and work on it over the course of the next week, we encourage them to do that as well. They can also come back a week later and say, life happened, things get really busy, and we'll still be able to sit with them and make those appointments and then walk with them while those connections get established.
Okay. Now, what would you say to someone who is watching this who might be on the fence or they're unsure about visiting the center?
They don't have to come alone. They can bring a loved one, a friend, a neighbor, anybody that is going to help them make that first step to walk through those doors. We're all there. We want to help them heal and get them connected with the type of services that they're looking for.
Okay. And where can people go to get more information about the VB Strong Center?
Well, first and foremost, you can call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at 757-507-7200, or find out more about our center by visiting the website, thevbstrongcenter.org.
Okay. Roseanne, Yvette, thank you so much for coming out and sharing more information about this valuable community resource.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And now you're in the know. Thanks for joining me today. Do you have a question you'd like to see us answer on the air? Well, you know what to do. Send an email to mizinfo@vbgov.com and we'll get on it. See you next time.